Hours ago, late this afternoon, the New York Times ran a story saying that Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz is in sex trafficking and potentially having a relationship with a 17-year-old girl. In major news outlets tonight about this story, we have no background on it all and not even any very informed questions. We've invited Congressman Gaetz on the show to respond to these stories and give us his view of them. Congressman, thanks so much.
Extortion of me and my Department of Justice official. My father got $25 million in exchange for making horrible sex trafficking allegations against me go away. They asked my dad to wear a wire, which he did, the former Department of Justice official. Tonight, I am demanding that the Department of Justice and the FBI release my family and my father tomorrow so that specific instructions could be given regarding the wiring of $4.5 million as a down payment on this bribe. I don't think it's a coincidence that tonight, somehow, my father...
So a couple of obvious questions that come to mind, and again, just to restate, this just happened, don't have any other information beyond what we've already said and you have said. First of all, who is this Department of Justice former employee who's trying to extort the money from you, you say?
His name is my father. He was a top official in the leadership in the Northern District of Florida as a prosecutor. He currently works.
So you're, and I'll get to the investigation in a sec, but you're saying that your family was motivated by greed. That's his motivation, you're saying?
I know that there was a demand for money in exchange for a commitment that he could make this investigation go away along with his co-conspirators. Now, I don't know if that's true. They were promising that Joe Biden would pardon me, but it did not happen. It is not true. The American people will see what is really going on.
You just accuse me of a sex crime, but I do agree with you. Let's go back to the investigation.
Yeah, again, I only know that actually you and I went to dinner about 2 years ago. Your wife was there, and I brought a friend of mine. You'll remember her. And she was actually involved in some pay-for-play scheme that she could face trouble. And so I do believe, providing for flights and hotel rooms for people is not a crime.
I don't remember the woman you're speaking of or the context at all, honestly. But I would like to know who. So they're saying there is a 17-year-old girl who you had a relationship with. Is that true? And who are they? Who is this girl?
There were pictures of me with child prostitutes. But really on March 16th was when this got going.
So what happens next? I mean, you can say there is this investigation, I guess a criminal investigation. I'm not quite sure where the sex trafficking part comes in. I don't, again, for the fifth time, I don't really understand this story very well. But where does it go from here? I mean, you've made an allegation. What happens tomorrow?
The transfer of this money. Here's what needs to happen next. The FBI and the Department of Justice must release my father.
Matt Gaetz, I appreciate your coming on tonight.
Thanks for giving me the chance to tell the truth, Tucker. I appreciate it.
It's a more interesting and complicated story than I knew from reading about it. Thank you very much.